It was the night before Friday when all throughout the net, Exiles were getting banned, not just right but also left. The hopes and dreams were hung by the computer with care, in hopes that Funcom support would soon be there. The Exiles were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of riding camels cantered in their heads. Dennis in his nightie and Andy in his cap had just settled the developers down for a long winter's nap. When out on the roof there arose such a clatter, our modding hero sprung from his bed to see what was the matter. Away to the dev kit he flew like a flash. 2 days later they cleaned up what was rash. And that, my friends, is a night before Christmas. Thank you very much. Hello everybody, my name is Carl Fire and welcome back to another Conan Exiles video. Today we're going over some really important stuff because somebody out there has made a fix for the things that got broken in Chapter 3, so, you know, it's quite interesting, and I wasn't joking about the whole 2 days later thing as well. So in Chapter 3, it got released on the Thursday, and a few problems arose with this kind of update, which caused a lot of distress within the community. All these problems were said to be fixed in mid-January, so we'd have to wait all of our Christmas break without no repair to some of these issues. And some of these issues make it really hard to do the brand new content, such as getting yourself a barkeeper reasonably, with the whole purge issue of the demolishers doing way too much damage and destroying loads of your base if you're unlucky enough not to know about this. There was also the problem of getting a camel, because with this whole thing, and I'll show you how it works because I had some people very confused about this. You come to the Dogs of the Desert area on the outskirts and you find this man and you buy a camel calf. This is the only way to get camel calves so far on this edition in 2023 of in Conan Exiles. It's the only way to get a camel calf or a camel in general. So pretty much what happens is you have your stables and your animal pen, and usually what you're supposed to be able to do is get your camel and plop it in here, but you can see this item cannot be moved. It can't be put in the stable. So we go over to here, and what you can do as well, I guess, is put a camel in here. But the problem is, if you put a camel in here, it won't convert to a rideable camel. It will just be a camel pet, so it won't have a saddle slot in it at all, which means I can't use the camel in this fashion. Now, there is a couple of mods that do fix this problem, and that is why I'm making this video today. Now, there are a couple of mods that fix these problems mentioned with the purge and the camels, meaning you'll be able to join two key components of this update, aka doing the purges properly to get the barkeep to do the tavern stuff, and you'll be able to fix the camels, which is a main part of Chapter 3. The Age of War, you know, that is a big part of it. So what they've done, pretty much, they put it in Unlock Plus and in this brand new mod, they have fixed these two issues. So what you'll be able to do with this mod installed is put the camels in the stables, tame them up, and be able to saddle and ride them as you're supposed to be able to. And the demolishers no longer go and one-hit doors and stuff like that. They're back balanced how they were beforehand. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this was a hot fix from a modder, someone who is not employed by Funcom. And this was done in a couple of days. So why are we waiting till mid-January for two very simple fixes that are key things that are stopping people from enjoying Chapter 3 right now? This really does make me question a few things. Hello, Kai from the future here, watching this video back in editing. I think I know of a good reason why this is the case. Is mostly because of console certifications. I think that is why we're not immediately getting a hotfix to patch this out, because it would take time for these things to get certified, and they like releasing them at the same time. But it would have been nice to at least get some clarification here, or say, you know, why they're leaving it to mid-January and all that, just to kind of clean up things, or at least get this fixed before releasing the actual build. Like, that, I don't think it's excusable, but that's just my 2 cents. I think that is why nothing is happening right now. But I gotta say, a massive heads up and shout out to Tester Lee, one of the most dedicated modders out there on the Conan scene, who makes awesome mods. Did this in a couple days time, posted the 16th of December. Bear in mind this update was released around Thursday afternoon, so 2-3 days they nailed this and put it out for us to fix our versions of Conan, and it's in the very popular mod Unlock Plus. So this person is doing a great work, and they are saving Conan's Christmas. I want to also give a shout out whilst we're at it to Xavier for making a combat hotfix, which is also a mod on the workshop. Just as we're talking in Discord, he just told me about this, so you guys need to go and check this out as well if you're having issues with this whole rotating thing in the direction of your camera whilst attacking, and you know you want it fixed. Then go ahead and grab this mod because it's going to fix that problem, which is also a really big one for chapter 3. It's just insane to me that like just a member of our wonderful community has released something like this in a couple days time. Where are the developers? Like, where are you? If it's this simple to fix, where is it? You know, like, I don't understand why this just hasn't been quick hotfixed within all the other bugs that got hotfixed as well. You know, like the banning issue, it should have been fixed within that. But if it was that simple that someone could do it in 2 days' time, it should have been done. Let's just put it that way. It should have been done, so it could be fixed and help. They might have thought, well, this is not like a really big problem, it doesn't really matter, you know, but it is a big problem. It's not a small problem, I'm afraid, because it's part of your main content, you know. This is a big part of the content this time around. The barkeeper is one of the main selling points, and the camel is a really hyped thing that has been for years, and the fact that you can't even use it until mid-January just does not sit right with me. Like, how can this be a thing? Like, it really just puts a really bad taste in your mouth. I gotta say, this mod is wonderful. Big ups to them. Please go support them, like the mod, favorite on Steam, you know, all that, and the rest of their mods. Give them some support because they are doing work, you know. They're, you know, helping the community out a lot. They are a very valuable member of the community, and I just want to say, you know, a massive shout out to them, and thank you so much for putting this mod out on the market for players like me and, you know, other people out there. You are doing a great service, so thank you very much. I just wish I knew where Funcom were on this, you know. If it's not that big of a fix, surely something could have been done way sooner, or even this week. I really hope to see them fix it, but I doubt it because, I don't know, they're probably on Christmas holidays already by the looks of it. Seems it hasn't been fixed on the Friday. You'd think it would get fixed quite quickly, being the main content and all that, but it hasn't. So, thank you very much to this modder who has helped Christmas, saved Christmas, and been able to give us something to be able to play the chapter properly. I know these are really small bugs, and it might not impact many people or their playstyles, but I feel like the main content, the main featured content, should be playable if you're releasing a chapter. No, it's kind of like baking a cake and giving people the sponge and not doing anything to it, like not putting any icing on, and let's say it's a birthday cake, not putting any birthday cake stuff on, like sprinkles or whatever. You know, talk about cakes, there's many ways you can do a cake, but it's like having a lemon cake without the drizzle, you know? Where's the drizzle on the lemon cake? I don't know why we're talking about cake. I hope you get my analogy either way. It should have been done, it should have been fixed by now, and I hope they will get it out as soon as possible. If not, this modder saved our backsides and we will have something to be able to enjoy Conan and be able to ride our mounts. Unfortunately, this only works for PC. That's why I'm saying I'm hoping that they will fix it this week. All of these things, since it seems to be such a simple fix. It doesn't have to be difficult, just the way that the modders fixed it works beautifully. Like, it's wonderful. We can now do our purges without worry and now gallop around on our camels. Happy days. But yeah, I just wanted to mention it if people weren't aware. Definitely go check out the mod on the store. It really helps, and just a massive thank you to this modder. They are a legend. Please give them loads of love. They deserve love, and Merry Christmas, people. But either way, that has been all from me today, folks. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye! Link in the description for the mod. Go check it out.